Hello and good evening. How are you all tonight? For anyone that may have been watching an hour or so ago when Belinda and I were on playing Ninja Turtles, and I was like, I'll be right back, because she had to stop playing, but then I was gonna play some of this, and I switched over to it, and I realized it's been like a month since I played this the first time, and also I had not I had gotten I had switched cameras since then. So when I turned it on, when I brought up this layout, like my face cam was just doing something else, and so I was like, oh, I guess I need to fix that, and so I did, and it took me too long, because then I started playing with everything else, and hi Yaladre. Don't mind me, I'm just talking about dumb stuff. But anyway, I had gotten these cameras because they're supposed to have like all of these AI features. So like if I move, like it's supposed to follow me, right? So I was like, oh, maybe I should set that up, and so I did. And then it's supposed to do like background blurring and stuff like that. So if I like put this guy here in the background, theoretically it'll blur him. Yeah, assuming it doesn't think that it's another person or a face, but it seems to be working. But yeah, so I was setting all that up. Have I tried NVIDIA Broadcast at all? I have not. I don't even know what that is, because I'm a big dummy. Should I know what it is? Should I be interested, I guess, is the question. What is it, first of all, I guess? Yeah. Well, so, I guess the answer is no, I haven't tried it. And in theory, I don't need it, because these cameras have all of that stuff built in. Now, the thing that's a little bit rough is that, and I learned this after buying them, because I'd gotten one of these cameras. It's called a Lumina. I'd gotten one of these cameras. I'd backed it as like a crowdfunding thing over a year ago or whatever. And then when I got it, I started using it on my main computer. But then I was like, oh, I bet this will be nice for for streaming, for when I'm doing games here on the couch, or when I'm streaming with Belinda in this station. I know it's so ridiculous. There are literally like three semi-permanent streaming stations in this house, because there's this one here in my office, and then Belinda has one in her office that she uses, and then there's the one down in the basement for the music games and stuff like that. I mean, Belinda's had hers set up for ages and ages. I'm just gonna go to the dashboard for a second here, because I don't need that to be making noise at me while I do my typical like talk about bullshit for the first 20 minutes of a stream, right? But Belinda's had her streaming set up for ages, and then I started I started streaming a couple years ago, down in the basement, with the music games and all that, and then I started thinking about doing other types of streams like this one, and I had been just like moving my computer around to the different places, and all of the equipment as well, and I don't know, I did that for like a month, and I'm like, this sucks and I hate it, and I'm not doing it anymore. So I like bought duplicate stuff, and that way it can just live here, and I can just basically turn it on, and I don't have to move everything. Fortunately, I didn't have to. I mean, I bought like duplicate cameras and sound gear and stuff like that. I didn't have to buy a whole nother PC. I'm just using an old PC that was sitting around that's good enough, basically. But it is a mild bummer, though, that I do in this room. I do end up having to kind of tear things down, at least partially. Because if I don't, the cats will like chew on cords and stuff like that. So I have to at least take the cameras down and like put them in the. This is one of those pop-up tables, so I just put it inside the table and then close the lid. But anyway, yeah, Yaladre, it was you, wasn't it, that we ended up talking for like an hour on the last stream. I don't even remember what's going on anymore. I think I'd just gotten to the high school, but and you don't have to leave, Dad. I don't know if you're going to be interested in this game, but it's all good. But anyhow. Yeah, I just remember that I was like literally in the middle of a conversation in the game, and I just stopped and let it sit on like the dialogue choice while we were chit-chatting. But anyway, so I think I got everything. Set up, and the camera is tracking. We'll see if it just loses its mind at some point during the stream and just like goes off into Narnia or whatever. It's like, bye. Did you really want to see Brian? Nah, we're just gonna go point down at this floor or whatever. But I think like it's. Like I can if I decide to like take a nap, I'll be like, oh, good night. Technology, am I right? And I did set up the cat cam, although there's no cats in here right now. So, but we can, if the cats come in, I can switch to cat cam and we can look at cats for a second. But anyway, all right. It's all right, Dad. I don't know anything. I barely know anything about this game. I played it for 3 hours about a month ago, and like I said, like an hour of that it was just me and Yalajay kind of chatting, and and I wasn't actually making any progress in the game. So, all right, let's see where we're at. Loading this file. Is this okay? Sure. Just let me know if like levels are good or good or anything.
Everyone's scared of him.
I mean, obviously there's not really much going on just yet, so. So you're that problems transfer student. Late on the first day, too. You like causing trouble for the school. Oh boy. This is just a misunderstanding. Excuses are useless. This is the most Japanese thing to say. Do you even want to be reformed? Wow, this is rough. Bet this is a good sign of what you'll be like here. I feel like, Dad, I feel like we are interested in very different kinds of technology. Ooh, can I listen in on them whispering? Oh, I can. Sakamoto-kun was late again. Maybe he'll get expelled soon? I can't believe he's still behaving like this after what he did to the track team. He's still not expelled because Mr. Kamoshida's covering for him, right? I assume Sakamoto was the guy that we were went through that whole thing in the, what was it, a castle or dungeon or whatever. I remember we went through this whole big, like we were on our way to school and we went into this building, but then it became like a whole like castle or something, and there were cells, like a dungeon, and we met God, what is that character's name? I've already forgotten. Yeah, oh yeah, the creepy gym teacher was like the king or whatever. That's Kamoshida, I think, right? So Sakamoto was the student that we were with during that time, if I recall. And we met. Did we actually get the name of the character who vehemently Morgana? That's right. Although, as I recall, Morgana was like they kept calling her a cat, and they were like, oh, definitely not a cat or something like that. Like they were very adamant about not being a cat. So I'm sure there's more to that. But our tastes in food are more congruent. In the fact that we both like everything. Yeah, I think that we're both not very picky about food, I think. So we our tastes line up by virtue of not eliminating very much. Morgana was not human. So I don't know. I don't know if they're Japanese. In fact, I don't even know. I don't even know specifically if Morgana is supposed to be a boy or a girl character. I assumed girl, but only because I happen to know the voice of the character because she's been one of my guests at the at the anime conventions that I work, which was funny to me because a month ago like I said, a month ago I played this game for the first time, and then like a week later I was working one of the conventions and she happened to be my guest, and it was funny because I was like, quite unusually for me anyway, I have actually, I've actually seen something that you've done recently, no less. So we had a little chuckle over that. But like, I didn't have a ton to say because like, obviously I'm so very early in the game that I haven't gotten very much, or I haven't experienced very much. I did, so something that I remember mentioning on the, also, hey Jay Palmer, something that I remember mentioning on the previous stream that I thought was really strange, because I know, at least in my experience, most games they tend to voice everything or they voice nothing, and this game seems to be kind of a mix. There's some dialogue that is spoken, and then there's a lot of dialogue that you just end up having to read, and I thought that was strange, and I remember inquiring, I remember inquiring if she knew why that was, and she's like, I don't really know, but maybe there was something, with like storage limits, and I was like, really? Nowadays? Although, no, I still don't buy that. I know this game is kind of old, because I think this game originally came out on the PS3, isn't that right? So obviously that would have more, that would be more, I mean, like, obviously now that games are basically, even if you buy the disc, you're gonna end up downloading, 67,000 gigabytes, from the internet anyway in some kind of massive patch, right? or the disc doesn't even have anything on it; it's just a key, right? So it's not like storage space is even a thing anymore, hardly. And for speech, like just for audio recordings, that's not that big. So if I had to take a wild guess, the budget was probably, hey, we can afford to bring these voice actors in for this many days, and we're gonna get them to record as many lines as we can in that amount of time, and anything else, well, tough shit. We're just gonna have to use text. If I had to take a wild guess, I bet that's what the actual issue was. But spoilers are not like Easter eggs. Spoilers are when somebody spoils a story for you by telling you what's going to happen because they've seen it before and you haven't. And it's a shitty thing to do. Although I understand that there's like a statute of limitations on spoilers. Like if you spoil something that's, you know, that's, you know, like 10 years old, it's like, well, you've had ample opportunity to have seen this, so maybe you don't. maybe that's your fault. I don't know if I believe that. I've just been told that is the case. So in theory, maybe if this game is spoiled for me, you know, it's my own fault. But spoiler, Kamoshida's creepy. I don't feel like that's a spoiler, seeing as how we definitely that was very obvious very early in the game. Why is there bread in the school store? This must be a Japanese thing that I do not understand. While I have been to Japan, I have not been to a Japanese school. I know that, like, yeah. Now, I will say Japanese bread, amazing and beautiful. Like, you go to the oh man, noodles. Yeah, I'm an absolute sucker for noodles. Noodles are probably one of my favorite things. If I'm ever, you know, trying to cut carbs, noodles are definitely my weakness. They're the one thing where I'm just like, oh no, I would, yes, noodles, thank you. But no, when you'd go into like a bakery shop or whatever in Japan, you know, you'd go and see, and the loaves are all just like perfect, you know, they're just like these perfect shapes, they're just super, you know, just very you know, very nicely browned, and if it was like sliced bread, you know, the slices, it looks like a fucking video game. The bread looks like it's rendered. It's just too damn perfect. And it's very tasty. Oftentimes kind of sweet though, at least in my experience. But yeah, I don't understand why there's bread at a shop in a school. I guess it says it's lunchtime, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I when I went to school, if there was a shop in the school, it was like, you know, they sold pencils and notebooks and stuff. What is this square bread I'm seeing? Why is it cubic? Oh no, it was bread shaped, but it was like ideal bread shaped. Like it came out of a mold or something. It was just wild. Spaghetti and Parmesan and butter. Belinda and I were just having a talk about that earlier today. It's like comfort food. Dad doesn't care for Alfredo sauce. That sounds like Dad hasn't had good Alfredo sauce. Practice building. This way seems to lead to another building. Faculty office should be on the second floor. Oh. Oh, I have a task to complete. Head to the faculty office. Okay, so that's in.
Everyone's scared of him.
What are they whispering about? Did you know, Senpai? Some crazy second-year student is transferring to our school. I bet that's us. As in me. Yeah, I heard about him. All the second years are talking about it. Apparently he's such a problem student that no other schools will take him. Why does he have to come here? I hope he doesn't try anything funny with the volleyball team. It's fine, Mr. Kamoshida's on our side. The transfer student won't do anything to us. Isn't this supposed to be like an alternative school? Like, isn't this the pot calling the kettle black here? Like, aren't all the students here a problem? Isn't that the whole point?
He won't get violent, will he?
I also like how people are walking through the scene and then just like they like appear and then just like vaporize. Oh, I see. It's a drawing distance thing. Or something. Oh, and they walk through me. Oh, okay. That's cool. Hey, Adrian. I know you were in with me and Belinda earlier, and I said I was gonna examine the girls' bathroom. Is he gonna tell me? Is he gonna call me a pervert? This seems to be the ladies' restroom for upper class students. I can hear the voices of girls gossiping inside. Okay, thanks. The walls in there are disgusting. Anyway, I know you were in here. You were watching. It's been almost 2 hours ago now, and I said, hey, I'll be back. I'll be right back to play this game, to play Persona. And then, it ended up being like an hour and a half later that I finally started. I was explaining at the beginning of the stream that it had been so long that since I'd played this, about a month, that I had set up the layout and everything with my old cameras, and I had to like readjust everything, and then I kind of went down a rabbit hole playing with dumb features and experimenting with some stuff, and then I finally actually got playing. First floor seems to have all the classrooms for the third years. Alright. So I guess we should go upstairs. Oh. Head to the faculty office.
He did something.
You'll notice it doesn't say that they're whispering. They appear to be shouting. Can't recommend you to that college anymore. We've suddenly decided on a different student. What? But you already promised to recommend me. I'm sorry, but you have to accept that was decided by the school. They want to prioritize students from our highly acclaimed volleyball team. Well, that does sound like shouting. That sounds like a conversation that would induce shouting. Alright, here we go. I found the place. Oh, this is very chaotic.
Unbelievable. Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself?
I was in a castle. Honesty is the best policy, right? Immediate regret.
You can't be serious. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
Oh? What does that mean?
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
The subway accident.
By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
Okay.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
Man, everybody's
Being
talking.
super late on his first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
Oh, that's right. I named myself Not Stabby. I forgot. I don't even remember why I did that, but great.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So... Your seat will be... over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Textbooks. Now there's a scam, am I right?
Lies.
You're that girl. I don't remember what girl that is.
Did you catch that? Do those two...
First name battery, last name assault.
Does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real. That side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
Well-behaved student. Although, he looked wrecked. Looked like he'd been in a fight.
What's wrong?
Is this a school?
Are you sure you're okay? Also,
No.
it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved.
Oh,
Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto, a student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
I should meet him on the rooftop. New task. Oh, it even says new. Head to the rooftop. Alright. Does this say it has roof access? Drinks and smokes. It's like he just doesn't care. Oh, I'm a bad dude. That's for sure.
No.
I'll make sure the roof is unlocked for you. It might just going to be a lot of work, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Yes!
See you later.
Not Stabby does in fact do Stabby. Hey, I found the roof. Off limits.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh? pretty much in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
It was nothing.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there.
Wasn't he wearing like a
Probably don't know about it.
robe, but then
There's
just
some
like
rumors about
boxers
it.
underneath?
You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say.
It wouldn't. It
You
couldn't
know,
have been a dream because we
I'll be
both
pretty
remembered
sure.
it. But it
I
must
feel
have been a
like we're gonna
dream.
Get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, all right? See ya.
Well, he seems like a swell dude. Can I do the thing where you like talk into the fan and it makes your voice sound all crazy? Guess I'll just head home for today. Wow.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
I love that an option is to just say nothing. I guess making excuses doesn't help, so we'll just apologize.
Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning.
Did you?
Just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
Your life is over.
Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
Lock the door. Was that castle we wandered into this morning just a dream? Can we stop calling it a dream? If we keep calling it a dream, it's gonna give us a face reveal or something. I don't want that. It's the cardboard box sent from back home. It's extra clothes and daily necessities inside. It's my favorite teddy bear. We should be worrying about why the gym teacher should be arrested. We probably should. Doesn't seem like very much has changed up here. Can I go downstairs? Is this where I'm supposed to lock up? Okay, well, I guess I can't, so. The guy's outfit was to be desired. That's the only reason to arrest him. Aww. So what happened on the subway? I forget. I don't remember that. Obviously, it was a big deal, but now I... Oh, there was some kind of accident, right? And then that meant that that he had to drive us to school. And he dropped us off, I think. Wasn't that what happened? Police are inspecting the scene of the accident. Will launch a full-scale investigation. Train schedule, which had been disrupted since the accident, is finally back to normal. Crash and everyone died. Launch credits. Yeah, that sounds right. All right. Doesn't really seem like there's much of anything for me to do. Sleep? Don't sleep yet. I'm not missing anything, am I? Go downstairs one. Japanese curry. That's right. P.S. I love Japanese curry. I'm remembering that now from before. 10 hours in, there'll be too much stuff to do. But 2 hours in, there's basically nothing to do. So let's just go to bed, I guess. Is this the part where I'm a sheep and then I have to, like, throw people off of a wall and move blocks around? Oh, wait, that's a different game.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
What are we more curious about, powers or rehabilitation? Powers.
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
That's not my concern. Oh, look at him. My guts needs to be at least bold to say that. Oh, I see.
I have high expectations for you.
Fine. What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Palaces.
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone.
Child
The
labor.
others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Are you talking about us being child labor? Or are you talking about the girls? I don't know what the prison guards, I guess, is what they're supposed to be. I feel like we're old enough to have a job. The kids he has hired, yeah. I can't decide if they're supposed to be like children or if they're supposed to be just very small. It is unclear to me. But obviously there's some sort of magic, supernatural something or other going on, so, you know, who knows what rules apply. Had another strange dream. Fate and awakening? More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. I need to hurry, get ready so I can be late again.
Seriously?
What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Right?
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Whoa!
Wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh. It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty. Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
I didn't do anything.
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
She has a similar uniform, apparently. How is it that we always end up just, like, out on our own? Like, we're in a group and then we're not. I feel so down when it's raining. I guess we're playing volleyball in the gym for PE today. Well, I mean, well, what else would it be? It's not beach volleyball. I'm not looking forward to that. Why'd I have to be on the same team as Tamaki? Feels so awkward around her. Isn't she too busy being a famous supermodel to come to high school? It's what I would have figured, but we can't just blow her off either. You know, the whole Kamoshida thing. Dealing with her is such a hassle. I wish she'd just not come to school. Man. Was she the girl that we sat behind? Yeah, I think so. That sounds right. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though? Hey, we actually did make it. The rules of society. Wow. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. Alright, that's a method. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Should I know this?
Do you know anything?
I didn't expect you to know. No, I don't know anything. Alright, malefactors, or villains. Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember that this definition is a sardonic witticism, nothing more. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. Are you a villain? Because you seem like kind of an asshole. I know you've all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. We don't have any room for criminals here, not in school and not in society. Am I clear? Wow, that was a... I wish school days went that fast sometimes. Everybody's talking. I hear he carries around a knife. But I'm not stabby.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue.
Oh, she really is a model.
I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Thank you. Please excuse me.
He is so fucking creepy. Hey, Micah. Thanks for the tip. What? Should I have known that answer?
Yo.
I mean, I guess I'll know it next time. But... I don't think I missed that being revealed to me, other than but who knows, seeing as how I played this, well, no, because I hadn't even made it to the school yet the last time I played, even though it was a month ago. What's up?
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
It's just random trivia, but most people just look them up. You turn network settings on. I think I did, when I started the game, it asked me if I wanted to connect to the network, and I did. And I could see how other people answered. Okay. A lot of games do that, I feel like. That's been a trend in the last, I don't know, 10 years or so. Here's how, this is what you did, and here's how other people did. And now you feel real stupid, because you're in the 3% that made that dumbass choice. Way to go.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go.
And we're back.
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone.
I already did that, but I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone.
Oh, that's right.
You know, didn't it
I
say
had that
stuff
app that, like, I kept trying to
the real
delete or
world
whatever.
or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Damn. Just snatched it.
What's this eyeball-looking thing?
I can't delete it.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it. Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert.
Pervert!
Beginning navigation.
There we go! Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
Sorry about your reality.
Look, it's the castle from yesterday! We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah! Those clothes!
Hell yeah.
That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
Not bad. You jelly? Yes.
I ain't jealous. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say?
Ooh. Fight time.
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Ow, my shoulder.
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Why me?
I just want to get a better look at your powers, even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
I never said that.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this, but I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Oh. I was like, do we get to make that same sick move to get into the hole?
Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
Alright, here we go. Following Morgana. Why? We went by here when we came in the front. I was seeing double or something just now. Was that Shujin? Told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up.
Let's go.
It's so weird that the floor is like rippling as you run around on it anyway. Like it made sense outside in the rain, but in here it's weird. I thought I was supposed to be following Morgana. I appear to be leading though.
What's this?
Uh-oh.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
When you attack a nearby enemy by pressing A battle will begin. Watch for a red icon to appear when you are in range. Okay. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear. Attack at that moment for an edge in battle.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
moment. I had turned my the brightness down on my TV for Belinda on the last stream, and I need to turn it up a little bit because I literally can just barely even see the person in the shadows back there. Ah, yes, that's much better. Alright, so...
I'll reveal your true form.
Did I do it? I did it!
Alright, the first move is ours!
Okay.
I'm not done. Next up. Who's next?
Yeah! Victory!
Is there strategy to this?
With this power. Okay.
It's very stylish, though. Empty cells, empty cells. There's a ball. Nobody in there. What about Wilson? Sorry, that might be a deep cut.
What's this?
Huh?
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Transferred?
I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
Probably won't.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault!
Wow.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this! I'm more curious about you than his clothes! What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
I was just thinking the same thing with
If we're
those
gonna
like
keep going,
cut-in
we
frames.
should hurry along. I'll
This is
be
a comic
trying on
book?
your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Get.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there.
It's interesting that there are desks in the classroom, but there's no, but not in the castle.
Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
But the table is there in both places. In a safe room, you can consult with your teammates and save your game by pressing the hamburger button. You can also save at the palace entrance. Okay, well, let's save.
Let's do it.
Damn it.
Where'd those guys go who were locked up? They probably got moved to another location. But where and why? Don't ask me.
Well,
But there were soldiers around, right? Maybe we could try eavesdropping on them. Okay.
well then.
Let's eavesdrop on the soldiers outside. We might be able to learn something from them. Is there anything else going on in this room? Not really. Alright, here we go.
Now then.
Should still be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation and get out there. I thought I just heard something move over there. Guess it was my imagination. And what of the slaves? They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? They said training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. Bam.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
When you're spotted by an enemy, the security level will rise. This is shown on the gauge in the upper left. Okay. As the security level rises, it'll become more difficult to investigate the palace, so be careful. So this is like
And what do we do if that happens?
getting stars in
Away?
GTA.
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Security level. Security level reduction and 0% security level are now part of the tutorial menu. Okay, tutorials. you've seen before can be viewed in the main menu. Press Y to open the menu and select System and then Tutorial. Skills have varying affinities in which and each enemy is weak to certain affinities. If you attack an enemy's weakness, you will deal more damage and knock them down. You'll be able to take another action after knocking the enemy down. This is called a one more. If you then topple another enemy, you will gain another one more. This will continue as long as you continue to attack enemy weaknesses. How do we know what they're weak to, though? Okay, I got a surprise. Oh, don't want to just walk right into him. There we go.
I'll reveal your true form.
Gotcha.
What is this? Alright, the first move is ours!
Who's next?
Battle intel. Ah,
I don't see a weak spot.
there we go. So we don't know yet. We'll have to learn. Got it. All
I
right.
don't see a weak spot.
Plan.
Persona! Impress. Whoa!
Oh.
Persona! Ravage them!
Sorry about that. Come forward! Only one more. Let's go! I don't see a weak spot. A spectacular victory!
I think it's funny the end of a battle. I assume I'm just running around in a circle now. It looks cool.
All right.
Let's celebrate by running around in a circle. While we look at our battle summary.
What's this?
What's this? Oh, we gotta lower this bridge. Okay. How do we do that? Not like that. There isn't one of those big Kamoshida heads like it with the other one. That you just yank on the jaw and open and lower the bridge. I feel like this is definitely going to be one of those, as soon as I figure it out, I'm going to be like, I am such an idiot. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, I guess I'm not ready for that yet. I'm going this way instead. Clunk. I love the... Is the door open? Bap. Nope. I love the King Kamoshida banner or whatever. That's nice.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Leave it to me. Wait, what are we gonna do? I'll just do it.
I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Gun attacks are considered a gun skill. Press up to ready your gun, then A to attack. Why does he have a fake gun anyway? Who knows? You can continue shooting until you run out of ammunition. You can also change targets between shots. Left and right, okay? Alright. Bang!
How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but they have a limited amount of ammunition. However, your ammunition will be restored after the battle, so feel free to use it all up. Yeah, well, this is clearly, like, Fantasy Realm, so, you know, rules don't apply. I mean, Kamoshida turned the school into a castle with his imagination, so we can make a fake gun real with our imagination, I suppose.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Ooh, a slingshot. Hell yeah, let's run around in a circle. Oh, no running around in a circle?
For real?
That's just toy gun, just shoot real freaking bullets? This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing, it's realistic looking. I don't get it. Because they recognize it as a gun, your ammo capacity is limited in battle. but your enemies are expecting you to come at them with guns loaded, so your ammo is replenished in every new fight. Wow. That's handy. What's this commotion over here? What? Why, you bastards? Get ready, here comes another one. Let's shoot him.
Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
Dump it into the enemy. So violent. So, if you defeat them in melee, you run around in a circle to celebrate. If you defeat them with a gun, you just stand back and look menacing. If you pull out fake money and they think it's real, will it be? Seems reasonable to me. I don't make these rules. Just like I thought. All our ammo had returned for that fight. I wasn't sure whether or not to bring it at first, but I'm sure glad I did. Game logic.
Nice. Sure.
Definitely lucky to have the additional firearm in our arsenal. I must say, well done, even if it was just dumb luck that it worked here. Did you really have to put it like that? Quit griping, Blondie. You're still getting praised. Oh, by the way, we should decide how to divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves well. I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean by how we fight? Basically, what we do in battle. He can order us directly, or let us decide what we do. Though I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. You can change your party members' actions during battle by assigning tactics to them. You can either set a particular course of action for them to take, or choose to control them directly. You can assign tactics by going to stats in the Y menu. Okay. You can also change tactics by pressing left trigger on Not's turn, that's me. Then select tactics under the order menu. Okay.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? Want me following orders or acting on my own? Act freely.
Yes.
I can't be responsible for you. You do your thing. Until it's obvious that that's not a good idea. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked up. If an enemy takes your party by surprise, you may find yourself at a disadvantage at the start of battle. In this situation, not only will the enemy gain a preemptive attack, you'll also be unable to escape the battle.
The enemy still got the advantage. Give it all you've got.
Oh, there's so many. Well, what is assist?
I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything.
You gotta try everything. Okay. And then what was it about why? Oh,
Something else.
So if I
Plan.
pick.
Next up.
Oh, so weak to curses. Got it. So is it gonna tell me that now?
This one's weak to curse attacks.
Got it. I assume it will remember that for me.
Let's go.
In the future.
This isn't it.
You've been playing on the Switch and the Xbox footage looks much smoother. I have noticed this does look pretty smooth. frame rate really makes a difference. Yeah, so I'm playing on a Series S here. Which does have a little bit more to work with than a Switch, I would suppose.
Let's do this.
Persona!
Of course, the Switch has the advantage, of course, of being able to take it with you.
Okay. Scratch one enemy. We should have done it. One enemy remaining. This is the last one.
What's the plan?
This one's weak to curse attacks.
So it's weak to curse attacks, and what is that? Is that just shooting? Or was that my other Persona skill? The cleave. Oh, it was weak to the cleave.
That's
too.
not right. Next up.
I
This
think.
one's weak to curse attacks.
Yeah. Well, no, that's. I think that's shooting. Persona 5 was the only game not to be on a handheld, so it's pretty nice to have on Switch. Yeah.
You did it! They fallen flat! That hit their weakness! We're getting out of here. You ready? Yeah! Victory!
That's gun damage? Okay, cool. Let's run around in a circle and celebrate.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep making that joke until it's not funny anymore. And then I'm gonna keep making that joke anyway. Maybe let's not get... maybe let's not run up on people like an idiot this time. There we go. Play this like a stealth game, right? Is he gonna turn around? He's not gonna turn
What's
around.
this?
Can I throw a bottle? It's not that kind of game, is it? Auto recover? Is that... Sure, I guess. I assume that I don't get to do that forever for free?
A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
Please.
Something like that. Let's go.
What?
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is... something.
Something.
First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Okay.
Persona! Go down!
Alright! Now rush on in for an all-out attack!
Of course, I practically
Let's go!
killed it in that one hit. Hell yeah, special moves. Love it.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
All right. hold up by pressing Y. All out attacks are ultimate attacks which deal heavy damage to all foes. However, you cannot use one if not cannot act, or if only he can act. Oh, okay.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Tutorials. Okay. Alright, I am going to take a real quick break to grab another drink and go to the bathroom. Too much information, I know. But I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Okay, I am back. Let's see. Is this the training hall, or are we not there yet? I assume we got a ways to go still.
Yes!
Oh, no. We're here. Kamoshida's training hall of love? What kind of bullshit is this? Fair. You'll have to excuse me. I'm one of those like adventure game players that I have to like walk everywhere in a room just to see if there's like something to pick up or look at. This does not appear to be that type of game, though.
Yeah.
Alright. What are we looking at here?
What's this? What's this?
No, I'm on Xbox, Dad. I do have a Switch, but I've only ever used it twice.
Whoa!
Is it coming from over there? Oh! That's not cool. That's not cool.
Bullshit.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up. How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
Hence the
They must be
uniforms.
physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go!
So they're not exactly. I mean, they are in the same space as the school, but it's like the school as as imagined by their volleyball teacher or their volleyball coach. Yeah, that is not the best summary, but this is like another realm created by his mind, except in the same like physical space. We're like occupying the same space as the school, but on a different plane, if you will.
Hey!
You're seriously okay with this? I guess there's no point in trying to talk to him. Jeez.
Come on, man.
This ain't training at all, it's just violence. What's it, firing volleyballs at him? This means he's been doing something similar in reality too, right? Damn, that bastard. Yeah, well, because remember that one kid that, the well-behaved student, right? He was, he looked all beat up.
What are your
In the real world, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's in charge of remembering these people, because I'm not good at that. I don't want people to glare at me like they do to you. Don't drag me into your mess.
What?
That don't matter. You seriously don't care about getting treated like shit? I guess there ain't no point in saying any of this. Alright. So now what do we do?
Let's go.
Hurry out of here. Okay, so we gotta get out. Let's leave.
Yes.
Let's go.
The chances of intruder activity are extremely high. All personnel, increase security measures.
Oh man.
We've stayed here too long. Come on, let's get out of here.
This way.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader, who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Oh boy, there's a story there.
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
Uh-oh. Hang on a second. I think it's cat snack time.
It's time.
They are pestering Belinda, so I will be back in a moment. Are they bothering you? Come on, give it. Oh, don't be mad. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I was it's about the time that that the cats get their snack, their nighttime snack, their little treat. and they're very persistent, and they are bothering Belinda. But when I went to the kitchen, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, this is their snack time, but they didn't come in while I was there, so I didn't like call them, but I probably should have. Alright. So, I didn't even pause the game. I don't think you can here, right? So, what can we do? Let's,
Come!
they're all undamaged, so... Oh. They resisted that.
This is bad.
Uh-oh.
Can't be.
Hey, Faria.
Oh,
Oh, we're in trouble.
you piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash, getting emotional so quickly.
How dare you raise your hand at me?
Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
Whoa.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are.
Yeah,
All
you
think
tell
about
him.
is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida.
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while.
Uh-oh.
You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do?
Oh, he's getting a Persona too.
Watch!
I assume. Whoa! Well, hopefully this will make him more helpful.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks. Now that I got this power, it's time for payback. Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
Hey, Nat.
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle?
It's on Game Pass right now. That's how I'm playing it.
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am.
If that's the chance that you're talking about.
Yeah, he's fine, buddy.
Oh, I get to control him too? Fun. Okay. What do you got?
Captain Kidd! The enemy's dead!
One more. Nice.
It's weak to electricity. Let's go
Weak
for that.
to electricity. Good to know. Yeah, you know, I bought the regular version of this on PS4, but I never played it, and then Royal got released to Game Pass, so I was like, oh, I guess I should try it.
Let's go, Captain!
Can I just shoot him? No. Doesn't do much. Oh, I should have just unloaded. That was dumb.
Nice one. They can't land a hit.
Whoop 'em, Persona! Captain Kidd!
The enemy's dead.
Persona!
Does it work against the big dude too? No, but it does hurt.
Let's go.
Rabbit Snap!
Persona!
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida. So why have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special. How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
Oh, okay.
Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on?
Something seems off.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
Oh boy.
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
Can we
We're
leave?
not gonna do anything and just run?
Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna give anybody tips, Dab. But yeah, I think I bought the original version, and then Royal came out not very long after, which I realized Royal's semi-old at this point now too. And I was, I don't know, mildly miffed about it, and so I didn't end up playing it. But then when it came out on Game Pass, I was like, ooh, now I can actually just go ahead and play Royal and not pay more. But I have a feeling what's going to happen is it's going to, like, I know that everything I've heard about this game is that it's spectacularly long. So I have a feeling that it's going to go off of Game Pass before I'm finished with it, and so I'm gonna probably end up buying it anyway. But you know, whatever. Shut up and go.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Time to cut and run.
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
Looks good on you.
Should I be happy about that? Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
What? I was being nice, jackass.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within, not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax.
Yep.
The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you! You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan? Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
No, I'll help.
Thanks for everything, cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Wait, we're leaving?
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Ugh, sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
I could use a nap.
Me too. Man, I'm gonna sleep like a rock when I get home. But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Sure.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
Why?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
We're being nice. Wow, okay. Days, days, days. Oh, now we're flashing back to the present, I bet. That's right, because he's like in interrogation. How I remembered that? No idea.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, friends are good. Ye who clearly has none.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Nice.
All right.
Making friends.
Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
Sure.
Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past.
You know, the place I live at makes curry.
What the hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get? But just hearing your story makes me angry. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? Huh, we might be more alike than I originally thought. I don't got a record like you do. I mean, that's not the point. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too. The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man?
Can we go to an
touched your
arcade?
food. Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
The chat app is now available. You may now occasionally receive messages from those close to you.
Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
I want it. I want that food.
So,
give
about
it to
this
me.
plan to take down Kamoshida. Right.
Bididoop, bididoop. I just want like little things to come out of my head. Bididoop, bididoop.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Shiho.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Zui.
Oh boy.
Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
The well-behaved student still looking like he
What does he want?
got dragged behind a bus.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck. Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
Yeah.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
Beep 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 beep. I love the I love the phone ringing. Beep beep beep. I decided to go ahead and message you. Can you see this? Yup. Gonna be counting on you tomorrow, okay? Got it. You're a bro, man. See you tomorrow. Let's save those guys who've been getting abused, you and me.
Are you even listening to me? Just stay away from bad influences, okay?
April 12th was a heck of a day. Sure was.
I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Story's kind of dark. We got basically a pedophile teacher that's abusing students. Like, this is rough. Check the cardboard box in the attic of LeBlanc to claim your bonus content. Ooh. Bonus content. All bonus personas have been registered in the inmate registry in the Velvet Room. Morgana car sticker applicable at the entrance of Mementos. Okay. Cardboard box. You received your bonus content. Get things. Wow, that's a lot of things. I was just gonna say, is this DLC? I'm surprised I get this from playing on on Game Pass. Usually Game Pass gives you like the most basic version of whatever. But it's like, no, here you get a bunch of shit that you don't know anything about. Because I don't. The new ports come with all the DLC. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Since the game is actually old, right? So bringing it to the new platforms, they're basically bringing it out as like a deluxe version. My body feels heavy. Alright, fine, let's go to sleep. Beep, 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 beep. That thingy on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right. We ended up at that weird place where we used this nav app, right? I found it on my phone, too. I don't even remember installing it. Try uninstalling it. Delete it at once. I deleted earlier, but it came back. Yep. Me too. Think it's being downloaded on its own somehow? It's dangerous to do something without knowing what it is. I mean, you just did it, so whatever. But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Basically, it's going to depend on how we use it. But first, we gotta find evidence for the beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching school on me. Probably wouldn't recommend using any of the high-level DLC personas because they're mad OP and break the balance. Some of the lower-level ones, like Orpheus and Izanagi, are nice, though, for earlier on. Okay, well... I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse. I mean, you know, if you have no legs and you're trying to get around all the time, that does sound exhausting. I'm just gonna keep making that no legs metaverse joke forever.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Don't be stupid. I'm not bold enough to say that.
What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Yeah, okay.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel.
No, I don't, because I'm not bold enough
is to thwart the
to tell you how I really feel.
Such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
Yeah.
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't.
You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Is the metaverse a joke? Meta's metaverse is a joke. At least it is to me. As someone who is already disinterested in VR, like seeing what Meta is doing with it is making me even less interested in it. And the fact that I guess they have legs now, but the fact that they did not have legs to begin with, the avatars in the metaverse, is silly, and I like to make fun of it because it's funny to me. Also, those avatars look like trash. I swear, the Wii Miis from 15 years ago look better than those things do. Anyway, confidants are people you trust who share a similar goal. You can find these people in places like school or around town. Try forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust, and proving your value. Once you have formed a bond, you can open the menu with Y and select Confidant to check the strength of your relationships.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
Feels like Igor has high expectations of me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Confidant, Prison Master, the Fool. Allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a holdup. Okay. Earn bonus experience when fusing personas based on their Arcana's Confidant rank.
All right.
You're convinced the metaverse was made to be laughed at? I mean, I don't know. Certainly, I don't think that's. I don't think that was Zuck's intent, but maybe the folks that he had develop it for him as a special gift were like, here is your trashy metaverse that you demanded of us and to the world. Here is endless humor. People you have formed a bond with have special confidant abilities. That would I don't know that, I don't think that that's actually what happened, but it's funny to think of. It isn't hard to laugh at the metaverse. It's true. It is not hard. Your confidant rank indicates the strength of your trust with someone. As this rank increases, more of their confidant abilities will be unlocked. Press Y to open the menu, then select confidant. There you can check each confidant's arcana, rank, and abilities. Okay.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over.
Get lost.
Inmate.
All right, kid. Wednesday the 13th.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, quiet down.
As you all know, today is the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed. Got it? Time passes really fast in this game, until it doesn't.
Yeah! Man, you still got it, coach.
Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Ooh. Right in the face, I assume.
Sorry.
You alright?
Hey,
I don't
you
really
alright?
care, but are you alright?
Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
I assume that's what he's really saying.
He'll pay soon enough.
All right, let's resume the match.
Have a good night, Dad.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance
Flash, I
to
don't
look
trust
for the
you.
guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole. Oh, you're coming with me too. The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
It's true, I'm probably in a worse boat than you. You can use quick travel by bringing up the map with the right button and selecting the location you want to move to. Head to 2D, okay. When I was on the first floor just now, I saw someone who was all banged up, or bandaged up. Oh, I bet it was someone from the volleyball team. Even the third years get worked hard. Yee. Is WC water closet? It is. The bathroom.
Why is he here? Yo?
You're on the newspaper, right? Give me the deets on the volleyball team. I can't. Every time I try to look into them, the higher-ups of our school pressure me out of it. The hell? So Kamoshida's pulling strings behind the scenes? Can we stop this? I'd rather not get into trouble for talking to you guys. Fine. Ooh, they don't really exist. I'm standing in the same place. Hot damn, look at him.
What?
Shit.
Are you thinking out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want? It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Let's split
Guess
up.
that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
Alright. So we can get a third floor. Where's 3C? Sorting CDs. Well, that dates this game, doesn't it? One B, 1C, except that it should be 3C, right? Oh. It is. Wait, I'm confused. Let's get changed and head to karaoke. Should we invite that other guy? I think I saw him somewhere over there. He can't. He said he had to go to practice. Seriously, the volleyball team is something else. Alright, it must be down this hall instead. Library. Student council room. That's right, he's doing the practice building. I only did that. I'm only doing. Wait, what's happening? Got nothing over in this area. How about you? Not yet. Well, let's keep at it. Or we can track down some third years and ask them. I don't see any on my end, so check around where you are. Okay. I am. So it's 3C. Oh. So they don't number the... Must be a Japanese thing. Because of course 3 is on the first floor. Find a third year volleyball player. Okay. How about... What are these guys doing? That looked like it hurt. Is their practice always like this? I know, right? That guy was like, all bruises. I'm amazed they don't quit. And when you ask if they're okay, they get super pissed. Dude, not so loud. I mean, it's the fastest way to get a college recommendation, right? Just let it go. Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is gonna be such a goddamn pain. What do you want? You got something to say? How did you get hurt? It's from practice. Hey, I know who this guy is. He's that transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are going to be tough. Mr. Kamoshida's just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. You sure it's not abuse?
Sure.
Hey, if we should stop talking to him, what if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? How's it going? He refused. Him too? Man, everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. But I still got a lead. First year, new member. He just joined, so he may not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Go ask around with the first years, see if you can find him. Okay. So the first years were on floor 3. Yeah, I'm on the volleyball team. What do you want? What are those injuries? Oh, these? It happened during practice. I mean, everyone on the team's got injuries like this. Mishima-senpai has it especially bad, though. He gets to deal with Mr. Kamoshida's special coaching. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
I can't do it.
Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention! All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. We out of time. How'd it go? Take a wild guess. So you didn't have luck either. Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard? I mean, we sort of got a lead.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
What is it?
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you, too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why's she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
She seemed annoyed.
She's been like that since middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Yes.
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too.
Is this the well-behaved student?
Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
Ooh, should we compliment him?
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole.
Yeet.
He's gonna pay
Yes.
for this. There's no point. Huh? Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. Principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it. This has gotta be a joke. Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
What now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Can't even go downstairs. Why did the parents in the school just accept his abuse? Good question. Nothing really changes up here. Go to bed. Oh, a message. Hey, this don't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't anybody speaking up? They're afraid of Kamoshida. That can't be the only thing keeping both the principal and the parents quiet, though. It's basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Even so, they don't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. What follower? And Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. I see. What a load of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. You just watch, I ain't giving up. Oh. There are cats. Uh-oh. My cat camera. Try again. There we go. Yeah. What are they doing? It's WrestleMania time. Are you guys having fun? Get him. You gonna get him? You see him walk away? Oh, here we go. Just falls over. Oh, you guys. Ah, you have the high ground. Oh, look at that. That's quite a jump. Oh. Alright. I'm trying to decide if I want to go through one more day or if I want to wrap it up here. I think I'll do one more day. After I watch these two little clowns go at it. Yeah. Use your special attack. Clearly, it's bite each other in the face o'clock. I love how they're like fighting right here in the camera. Like they could do this anywhere, but they're doing it right here. It's like they know. Look at that spin move. Okay. Off to another room. Alright, let's see. Hey, Bit Decay. Did you see, did you catch any of that, Cat WrestleFest there? Shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's there. Oh boy. It's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. Ugh. So, about witnesses. I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida, she's not on the team. No, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Susie. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not sorry.
Oops.
Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida. Seriously? I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Gross.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry. Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay? I'm glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it! What the hell? Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly. I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything? Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas?
I got the same idea. Fine, we should call the cops.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do?
Let's punish the king.
You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
Hello? Hell yeah.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Yeah?
This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this? I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it? Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Uh-oh.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey, how dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
His desires would go too, or he'd become an honest man? Let's hope.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
There's no other way.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
They might die?
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
Don't want to kill him. I'm interested. We'll have to risk it.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point! If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida!
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it! I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yo, some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzuki girl. Looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. Do you know something? It's nothing so clear, but I've known Takamaki and Suzu since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? So I gotta wonder where these rumors come from. Guess we'll get to it tomorrow. See ya. What did you miss? Oh my goodness. Anyway, let me pause there for a second. So, Bit Decay, be sure to definitely send me the schedule, because I had actually planned to go on a trip today, but I ended up canceling it due to the weather, and I was gonna try and do it next week instead, but I want to make sure I'm not like scheduling over the top of something else, and then Yellow Drive. Wow, where did you leave off? Basically, well, did you see the volleyball game? The big anime cutscene? Oh, so there was like a volleyball rally at the school, and it was like I guess like an exhibition game or whatever between a faculty team and the student team, and of course the faculty team was led by Kamoshida, and it ended with him spiking the ball directly into the face of one of the students, who was actually the well-behaved student that we saw that was all beat up before. But basically, we went looking for all of the prisoners in the castle to try and get them to talk about their injuries, but none of them are really willing to talk. And then like there's rumors that Takamaki is like dating Kamoshida, but that probably isn't exactly what's going on. And then her best friend is also on the volleyball team, and she has a bunch of injuries. And it seems like everybody knows that something is going on, but nobody's willing to speak up about it. So they're basically saying that like all the parents know that something's going on, and the principal knows that something's going on, and but nobody's willing to speak up. So they're basically starting to they got visited by Morgana as a cat in their world, and they're kind of coming up with a plan to basically go after Kamoshida in the fantasy world, in the castle, and if they erase his castle, supposedly that will make him good, and then he won't be able to bear the guilt of what he's done, and he will confess. if you hadn't seen this game before, you wouldn't believe anything you're saying right now. Yeah, I mean it's a lot for sure, and I'm trying to decide. This game is rated M, right? It has to be. The themes that they're alluding to are certainly not for kids. I'm just trying to decide, like, as a game / story, how there's no sex. Okay, that's good, but I'm just trying to decide. I'm pretty sure that things aren't, of course, quite as they're not as cut and dry as they may seem, but they're definitely, like, alluding to things being pretty nasty, and I'm just kind of wondering how far they're willing to go down that path as a story, or if it's all a big mislead, even. Anyway, while I'm in here, I just want to let's see what I'm looking at, because I haven't looked at these. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really expecting it to be, I'm certainly not expecting it to be, like, graphic, but, you know, they're definitely diving into, you know, certainly physical abuse, and they're alluding at the very least, you know, like, inappropriate relationships, you know, like teachers with students and stuff like that. So, you know, that can get out of hand in a hurry. So, like I said, I'm just wondering, you know, how far they're willing to go with that as a story, and or whether, like I said, or whether the whole thing is just like a big mislead too. Anyway, Takamaki always looks kind of unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's got him wrapped around her finger. Ugh, gross. Yeah, see what I mean? Where it's like they're alluding to there being a relationship between the two of them, but I don't think it's probably that straightforward. That would be my guess. Ah, so what's going on? I wonder how far they've gone together. Huh? Is there anybody else we can eavesdrop on? That's back to the station. Oh, here we go. There's more. I saw that new transfer student hanging out with Sakamoto-kun. The two of them are so scary. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those? You know, the people in those accidents. Maybe he suddenly freaks out and attacks people. Huh? I don't think so. He's just been coming to school. Actually, he almost seems normal. And from what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, You go brain dead and die right there. What? Yeah, that's how that works. Sakamoto's been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? The volleyball team's never going to tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. Well, if Kamoshida likes him, their future is pretty much set. Of course, they'd back him up. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone named Suzui. Oh, the girl who was chosen to be a regular? Ah, her face was all swollen. It looked pretty bad. Do these both go to the same station? They do.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome. Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
I'm so traumatized from the video of that accident, I've been afraid of riding the train ever since. There have been similar accidents before, right? What happens if you get a psychotic breakdown? Well, out of nowhere you go crazy and violent, and then you suddenly pass out. At the very end, you die in a lot of pain. That's what I hear. You die, or you're as good as dead.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome.
Man, she even looks hot in a jersey. I wonder if I have a shot with her. You really want Kamoshida's leftovers? I like the girl with the ponytail better. Jeez. Oh, you mean from the volleyball team? I guess I kinda get you. There's also a really cute first year with the ponytail though. Why not her? Wait, there was a girl like that? I didn't look at all. I like how I ride the train, and then the train has to re-arrive.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step. Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
Where am I going? You're in this place like nothing happened. Didn't you find out what caused the accident? The police are investigating the cause right now. We're working hard to ensure your safety. There was a bus accident before, just like this. Didn't you figure out how to prevent this already? I'm very sorry, sir. It seems the conductor suddenly fell unconscious and then... How can you think it's all a coincidence? The same thing keeps happening, again and again. Train derailling the other day was horrific. If you ask me, it looked like an act of terrorism. Maybe it's a conspiracy, another country attacking us. You think they're using mind control? If it's mind control, they're messing it up. Those people end up going brain dead, don't they? Is there anybody else I can listen to?
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
Not on purpose.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry.
You are standing in a public place. Just so you know.
So, how much did you hear?
You were arguing.
See, that is true. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
That's not true. Pursue Anne. Okay. Hello, Flash. That girl almost ran into me. Where did she go? Oh, there she goes. She's really cute, don't you think? I'll go looking at the face of everybody. Oh, she's right here. I'm stupid.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone! Why? Why do you keep worrying about me? What the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you.
Yeah, but you came here.
Just an argument. You heard every last word then.
Thank you very much!
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
Maybe that's why.
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
Wait, there's a beach episode?
That you assaulted someone. That you almost killed them. kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
The moment in every Japanese media where the characters go to the beach for no reason. Excellent. Yes. As only a very light anime viewer, I did not pick up on that reference.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Did we make a friend?
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
You're late. Where have you been? Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
It's all bad influences.
Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you.
You could just give me a key.
I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
So what do you think about what Morgana's told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires. Kamoshida's gonna turn, like, brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him, but I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. Yeah, that's too much. For sure. I mean, maybe I'm just freaking out, but I don't want to end up a murderer because of this shit. Oh well. I'll try and see if I can come up with some other way tonight. So, just so you know, Gitadora, like arcade Gitadora controllers, seem to pop up relatively frequently on YAJ. And the exchange rate is very favorable to us right now. So, just throwing that out there. Yeah, shipping's still gonna be a bitch, but the controllers are probably under $300 after exchange. yeah, I'm not saying it's like the easiest solution or that it's cheap, but if you're going for arcade quality, there it is. It's too risky. Wait, am I backing down? I don't want to back down. I want to do this. Let's fight. Anyway. I think I am going to save here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up for tonight. Been going for a little while, and I'm actually kind of hungry again, so I might go find something to eat. But anyway, good luck on your search for a good controller. I don't really have I don't have great I don't have any good advice in that regard. As you are likely aware, my search for a good controller inevitably leads to just buying an arcade machine. So, unless that is unless that's on the table, I'm the worst person to be looking for advice. But anyway, yeah. So, wow. Let's see. 6 hours, 27 minutes, and when I started, I was at like 3 hours. Yeah. So I went another 3 hours, and I think this was some pretty solid actual real play this time. I still got to chat with y'all, but I didn't like stop playing for an hour to chat. But yeah, Tirazi's done a well. Actually, I guess I don't know how he's done with V5 through V8 because I haven't really played any of those on his network, but all of the DDR stuff and the Sound Voltex stuff and the Poppin' and 2DX and all that stuff has been great. So I assume that the GFDM stuff is good. I know I'm excited for him to get into, you know, newer like Itadora stuff. I know he's got some challenges there because of the way that those networks are, but I really in the same way that when I was doing the DDR streams, I was excited to see DDRX because I hadn't really gotten an opportunity to, or I hadn't played very much of it. In the case of GFDM XG 1, 2, and 3, I haven't really played any of those. Maybe, you know, I think maybe I can't remember if it was XG 1 or 2 probably would have been out when I was in Japan, and I might have played it like once or twice, but I really have no memory of doing so. I will be very interested to get an opportunity to play those if I can. Well, I use Phase 2 if I get an XG PC by the time. So the thing is the PC itself is the same. It's just the XG games work. They run on the same PC. They just run a little bit differently, and it's something that we're well. I was gonna say we've been working on it, but we really haven't been working on it in a while. We've been working more with Ubeat, since that's next on my list. But yeah, definitely. Of course I'll use the network if it's available to me. You thought I need a different PC for XG Ghidorah. Well, so remember, I have I was playing Tri-Boost XG through Ghidorah 1. Now, I think it's the same. I bet you it's probably the same situation with DDR. So, like, for instance, on DDR, the hardware that came in DDR-X still continues to work to this day. So you can play, 2013, 2014, and all the Ace games on that same hardware. However, if you bought a white cabinet, it came with different hardware that also supports those games. So I imagine it's the same issue, that if you're starting with an XG cabinet, the XG hardware will still support the newer Ghidorah games, but if you bought a white Ghidorah cabinet, it would not have the same hardware in it to play those same games, if that makes sense. Yeah. So no, it's not the PC that I need. It's a software. It's purely a software issue. Yeah. Different hardware running the same games. Yeah. In the case of like modern DDR, like Ace 3, for instance, could be running on any of, I think, at least 4 different hardware systems, because it could be running on the Dragon that came in the X machines, and then I think the white cabinets had 2 different hardwares over time, and then the gold cabinet has yet another hardware on top of that. So that's how that works. Do I have to mod the hard drive image to support the older hardware, basically? I don't know. Without getting into too much detail, I mean, not exactly. But obviously, the way that these are designed to work is that you go one way, right? You upgrade. Downgrading isn't really a thing. So we basically just have to, find and restore the old data to make it work. Hey, Inteleon. You are popping in right at the very, very end. I was just about to sign off. We were talking about other things for a second, though. We were getting off topic onto other topics, as we normally do. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. Flash is taking a nap right here on right here behind my shoulder. You butthead. But you'd be excited to see those streams played through XG on a stream, and it's heavily watered down with EMUs disabled. Ooh. Yeah. So the two things that I'm looking forward to in XG, number one, if you noticed, each game lights up all the speakers and everything in a different color. So like Tri-Boost Re-Evolve was pink, and then Maddox was blue, and the next stage is green. I forget what High Voltage is. I think High Voltage is yellow. Yeah, exactly. XG uses all the features the XG cabs have to offer. So the first thing is I really want to see the cabinet light up in red, because XG1 was red, and I just think that looks really cool. But I haven't seen it in person, and I want to. But then also, you want to see the drum stage rumble? That actually still works. Yeah, there's like there's a kicker in the floor that you can feel. You can feel in your butthole when you're sitting in the chair. When you're sitting in the drum throne. No, it works. It still works on modern Ghidorah, because it works just like the bass shaker in like 2DX. I'm not exactly sure if it's controlled only by, if it's just, if they just put a crossover in there, so that they're just, feeding bass sounds into that, or if it actually has its own like programmed routine. I would guess probably the former, since that's the way they do it on all the other games. But I will say that's one. I recently acquired the Groove Stage for Groove Coaster, and the strength of the vibration in that platform is incredible. In fact, it has 3 levels, like low, medium, and high. And on high, the vibration is so strong it's almost uncomfortable, honestly. And as far as I can tell, it seems like it is its own program. So they're not just piping bass to it to get it to vibrate. It seems like it actually has its own routine that it can just arbitrarily vibrate that stage. Now mostly they do it on beat, but I think it appears from my observation to be independent of the music, so it's pretty cool. But the other thing is in XG, yeah, you're right, shaking the guitar, that actually still works in Ghidorah. At least it does something in the scroll. You can see like a little effect. I don't know if it actually gives you extra bonus or not, but it does visually still show that if you shake the guitar. But what I've noticed, if you go into the operator menu, there is a full-on accelerometer in that guitar, so it can actually like tell positionally, like up, down, sideways, like it knows all of that stuff. And I believe that I've heard that XG actually prompts you to wail not just by lifting up, but by wailing in different ways, like lifting up this way, pointing it down, doing all kinds of different things. So I'm excited to see how that all works, or if it all works. But forward wailing and down wailing, yeah. You think get a door, remove the forward wailing? Yeah, it seems like it still points down, usually at the end of a song, but it doesn't seem to really care. Like, if you wail up, it works. So I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work, but... But anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to get out of here for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Game's getting interesting, getting good. I'm enjoying it. And hopefully it won't be a whole nother hopefully it won't be another month before I play this again. But surely I'll be on before, but until I see you all again, hope you have a good night, and see you next time. Am I free to chat? You mean like on Discord? Yeah, I can do that. Inteleon, the answer is almost. We have it, but we haven't made it work yet, so crossing fingers. But with that, I'm gonna sign out for now, so I will catch you all later. Bye.